What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the NFL Sunday Week 6 player props for you guys. Got two players. I'm going to give you guys a player of the day and a player to pair with it that we're going to go in and break down here in a second. But before we get those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. If you guys have been staying tuned with the channel on the last whole week of videos, again, we've been going crazy. We've currently been on a 16-1 run as of today. Our slate from the college football is still going on right now. Our player of the day cashed out Arch Manning over that 21.5 rushing yards. He had 34. Hardy, he ended up having 52. Good thing we took the Goblin line. Normal line would not have even been close. And then Ryan Davis, this game's currently halftime. He needs 40 receiving yards. He's only at 12 right now. Not sure if he's going to hit this. Hopefully he can, though. 30 yards should be free for us. But the only thing that really hurt us on this last prop is this game was pouring at the start. The first quarter, again, it was just going crazy. So just majority of the game was all rushing yards out of Utah. So hopefully with the rain settling down a little bit, this guy can get some receiving yards and be able to hit 40 for us. But if not, player of the day still cashed out. So again, if you guys come to the channel just for that, our main play did do our thing. And then these have been the last 8 videos. This was game 4 WNBA finals. This was last Thursday Night Football. This was game 3. This one was game 2. This one was game 1. And then this was last college football Saturday. And then this was the last WNBA video before the finals. So again, definitely been greening a lot on our plays. Again, only I've had one miss within the last 16 props we give you guys. So definitely been solid. If you guys are new here, we're just partnered with Parlay Play. If you guys like to try it out, make sure to use code LodgeLocks. You get a $5 free game and a $100 deposit match without having to put any of your money down to get that $5 free game. So definitely a good little offer. If I were you guys, I would go ahead and hop right on that. But without further ado, we're going to go to hop right in the picks on today's video. Got a very solid slate. Starting off, we're going to give you guys a players from the Dallas Cowboys versus Carolina Panthers. I feel like this game should be pretty solid. Both these teams aren't the best defensively, so I could really see this one turning into a shootout. Over and under of 48.5, with the spread being minus 2.5 in favor of Dallas. So should be pretty solid right there. So that's going to be our first player from that one. And then our second player, we are going to be giving you guys a player from this Los Angeles Rams vs. Ravens game, also at 11 a.m. for me, one of the first games of the days. As you guys can see, over and under of 44.5 points. Los Angeles Rams are favored within a touchdown. Baltimore Ravens, as long as they can keep up with them a little bit. Again, Los Angeles knows how to throw the ball, so definitely expecting a lot of passing yards in that matchup right there. So with that being said, our player of the day on today's video, we're going to be working with Davante Adams over his receiving yards at 66.5. I feel like he should have a really good game here. Love this matchup. Love everything. Baltimore Ravens, they're currently ranked 30th in receiving yards allowed in their defense. They give up a total of 270 plus a game, which is terrible. So again, they've just been super vulnerable. Davante Adams, definitely been pretty solid player so far this season. Obviously, he's on a new team. Out of the last 5 games, he's covered 2 out of 5. But again, his targets have been there. He's been averaging 9.2 targets a game. Now, he hasn't really been coming through crazy with his receptions. But with this Baltimore defense, again, his receptions, just the percentage and everything of him actually converting those targets into catches should definitely skyrocket up. Again, Baltimore's, they've just been known. Now, them knowing Puka Nacua has been going off within the last 5 games. Every single game, this dude's been having almost damn near 100 receiving yards a game. Again, Puka Nacua, they're going to be all eyes on him. Baltimore, if they're going to want to win this game, I could definitely see them throwing a double on them. It's rare that you really see a guy going into a game with 5 straight just crazy monster games and the team going against it the next weekend aren't going to be able to just, oh, we know to stop that guy and whatnot. So I feel like Davante Adams should definitely have a lot easier matchup and a lot more openings, which again, a lot of the eyes should definitely be going to him and the targets should be just heading his way in his favor. So again, on top of that, he's seen no less than 6 targets game and no less than 3 receptions game. All these games, he was within 10 yards on covering his line. So again, if he would have covered at least one more catch, which is typically unusual, 50% conversion rate, 38% conversion rate. Again, if he would have caught one more ball, he would have been able to cash out on either one. So with this matchup, I feel like he should just have a great chance of actually hitting like a 70+ conversion rate on those receptions to targets. And this team loves to throw the ball. They currently have a 61% pass rate compared to 39% run rate. Puka Nacua has a 34% target share, with Davante Adams having a almost 26% target share, which is very solid. Again, he's seen no less than 6 targets in every single game, averaging 9, which is very solid. This game, I feel like, could be able to turn into a blowout as long as I mean, not blowout, shootout, as long as Baltimore Ravens are able to keep up with them a little bit. Obviously, we got Lamar Jackson out, but again, I feel like they should be able to do a little bit damage offensively with just the Rams defense and everything going on. So, going to be rocking with this one as our player of the day on today's video, Davante Adams. If you guys are new here to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones we are most confident in, believe should have the best chance of hitting. So in that case, we're rocking with Adams on today's video for this Week 6 NFL Sunday slate. So 66.5 receiving yards is going to be that one. I believe on the channel we've hit currently in 8 straight videos on our player of the days. So again, if you guys come just for that, we've been cash money on those ones. If you guys take that, put it to the player you guys like, and you guys don't like my second option, again, we have definitely been cash money on those. So this is going to be our go-to on today's video. Hopefully we can make it 9 or 10 straight. Forget the exact number on the player of the days, but again, I know we've just been super consistent within this whole week. Haven't missed a single one. So we're going to be rocking with that one on today's video, and then with our last and final player, we're going to be rocking with Tadaro McMillan over his 39.5 receiving yards. Love this line for this guy. It is a goblin line for a reason. If we look at it on all other sports books, it's currently minus 2,500 on Sleeper right now. Pretty much minus like 600 plus on every other sports book, so should be a pretty free one. Again, he's going against Dallas Cowboys. I feel like this game should be an absolute shootout. Dallas Cowboys, they're ranked even worse defensively in receiving yards allowed than the Baltimore Ravens, currently ranked 32nd in the whole league, given a total of 300 plus a game, which is insane. This dude is by far the number 1 target on this team, 25% target share, with the next guy up being only at 14 target share. So this dude, again, his normal line looks pretty solid to me, but it is marked pretty high at the moment. It definitely got pushed up a lot. So I feel like the value at 70 just isn't like crazy too confident. Started at 60s. Now it's all the way at 70 something. So again, pretty high in my opinion. Receivers, they gave up 190 a game. So I feel like this dude should feast. He's had multiple games over 40 guaranteed. Again, he hasn't had no game under 45. Now we only need him to get 40, which should be pretty free. Again, his targets have been so consistent throughout. 9 targets in the first game, 10 targets second game, 8 in the last 3. And again, he's seen no less than 3 receptions in every single matchup. And as long as he at least gets those 3 receptions, which is the bare minimum for this guy, again, he was still able to convert for 48 receiving yards. Now this Dallas team, I'm expecting a 5+ receptions game out of him at minimum, which again should be easy for him to get at least 40 receiving yards. So don't want to go crazy into depth on this one. It is a goblin line for a reason, but they love to throw the ball, 60% to 40% run rate and pass rate. So definitely a good little line right there. And that's going to be our last and final player on today's video. So McMillan is going to be our last and final one. Oh, McMillan over that goblin line right there at 39.5. And that's going to be our 2-man on today's video for this Sunday, October 12th, NFL Week 6 slate going on. So player of the day, Davante Adams, 66.5 receiving yards paired with McMillan over that 39.5 receiving yards. So nice little double up on the receivers. Throwing $20, win 40. Again, put whatever you guys' bankroll is or whatever, however you guys play your units. I feel like this one's a pretty confident play to nuke. I love the value on it either way. Davante Adams, expecting a huge matchup out of him. And then McMillan should just be automatic. So take these however you guys want to. Mix and match them. Pair them with whatever picks you guys like. I told you guys my favorite one, my player of the day, and then I gave you guys another freebie that I believe should just have like a 90% chance of hitting right here. So should be pretty solid. Love these 2 picks, and that is all I got for you guys in today's video. We've been on a crazy heater recently, so if you guys new here, we do not charge for picks or anything. So if you guys would like to help me out and or support me, the only thing I'm asking is for that like right quick down below. It literally takes 1 second. And there is a new hype feature if you guys are watching on your phone. If you hit that, it would really help with the channel, just getting out there to more people and everything. So that would be much greatly appreciated. And we also got a free Discord. Link is down below in the description of this video. If you guys would like to join, just to post announcements, extra player props, player of the days, our hits, and whenever we aren't uploading, if like we go on a little trip or something, the picks will be posted up in there. So if you guys would like to join up, completely free. Link is in the description of this video. But that is all I got for you guys. Hopefully today's cashed out by the time you guys have seen this video. Again, it is rainy at the moment on that last goblin player that we need. But again, it started to dial down a little bit, but they're currently up a good amount. So not sure. Currently 2 out of 3. Player of the day already cashed. Our 1 other cashed. So hopefully it comes through for us. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.